What up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Awaken Your Essence channel. Bringing you multiple discussions and ideas and things to awaken your essence and promote thought and discussion amongst the different communities that I'm a part of. The prepping stuff that I do applies to everybody because I'm pretty sure, depending on where you live, I'm from VA, East Coast, baby. You know what I'm saying? We're prone for occasional hurricanes and pretty strong thunderstorms, lightning storms that, depending on where you live at, knock your power out. And I'm pretty sure all of us have had an experience where the emergency response was pretty slow. And that's in those minor situations, not just situations like Hurricane Sandy, Katrina, what have you. You know what I'm saying? Those are more on the disaster scale, but just for regular blackouts and power outages, my videos more catered more toward really a combination of both. You know what I'm saying? If it gets your wheels turning and promotes good thought and good discussion, then I'm all for it. General Leslie did a video response to one of his subscribers, and the name of that video was "What if I don't have enough?" I think it was what if I don't have enough? Or how do I know if I have enough? And it was pretty much talking about prepping emergency preparedness kits. You know, so your candles, your batteries, your flashlights, canned foods, non-perishable foods, things of that nature. And like I said, even in those little situations, some of us have seen, even when it doesn't affect nobody but your city and nobody but your block, you know what I'm saying, you have to have things available and in place to help you through those days. I still haven't went back inside yet to show you a neat prepping item that I got for things like that. And it's a fold-up stove. I might get up and walk in there now. It's a fold-up stove, and it's some emergency candles, and it came with two of the Sterno fuel cans to cook with during the blackout. And the candles, the smaller ones, burn for like 6 hours. The large pillar candle it came with burns for like 16 hours. In my other videos, I had a pack of tea lights that I got at the dollar store, and most of those, even the tea lights, will burn for, depending on how you trim your wick and how you burn your candles, will burn for like about 2 hours. Most of them, you know what I'm saying. So this video is kind of like a multiple video response to different things that I've seen him and other preppers do. And like I said, anybody can jump in on these discussions, even if you don't fly up under the title of a prepper. There's nothing wrong with you getting in on these discussions. One thing that I started doing was I would get the batteries for like my Walkman, my CD players, my MP3 players and things like that. I started using the dollar store brand batteries for just the little everyday stuff, and then like the Duracells or the Railvacs or Energizers, I put those in my emergency kit for those type of situations. For like my walkies and things like that, because I know that they'll last longer. I've tested the battery to see what works well with what. And that's one thing that the young lady can do when you start on prepping. And one of the messages in this video that I'm going to repeat here for anybody that might come across my channel is to test out the things that you get, and start cheap and start small. You know, you don't want to have a stockpile of food that nobody will eat. You know what I mean? If you're not a healthy eater now, getting things like 50 pounds of freeze-dried foods and beans and rice and things, if you're not used to eating those things now, and depending on if it's just yourself or not, you're not going to be so quickly to adapt to that kind of eating habit and lifestyle in an emergency or in a bug out situation or a shit at the fan situation, regardless of what it is. The different little energy bars and things, most of the time if you go to your Walmarts or your regular grocery stores, try one or two out. Normally in places like that they're more expensive. Like, they're cheaper if you buy them in bulk, but get one and see how it does. You know, like, eat one and only eat that, like, for your breakfast, and see how much energy it gives you. Because one thing I started taking a look at was the calories and the nutritional value of some of the things that I had, and it made me take a look at my eating habits too. I'm not no health guru, no health nut like that, to where I don't eat stuff like frozen pizzas and ramen noodles and, you know what I'm saying, little shit like that sometimes when I'm in a hurry, or I just want something quick to eat, you know what I'm saying, I'm not necessarily hungry. And that's something else that I want to bring up, for the purpose that are getting those foods, and those rations. Like, I ordered, I'm gonna show y'all that too. I ordered the off Amazon. It was a 4-pack of the ER food rations that the Coast Guard and military use, like in their emergency pantry. Not the MREs, but the little bars. They taste like Girl Scout cookies to me. But they pretty much look like just big, thick, solid granola bars, and it comes in a pack, and you can break them up into little cubes, and each cube is 400 calories. And it's suggested that you eat a minimum of 2 while you're waiting on rescue or what have you. And I know a couple of backpackers videos that I've watched where they tried them out. One of them even did a challenge to where for 3 days, that's all he ate, and he did a test to see how it affected his body. And that's something else that I would suggest. And I might order an extra one and do that myself. But when I do that, like the brand I got, you can get from QuakeCare.com. They are also affiliated with Amazon. I ordered it through Amazon because the shipping and handling was cheaper. Because if you order through QuakeCare, they'll deliver it through UPS. And when I ordered it, I wasn't going to be at home to wait on a UPS guy because, you know, they'll come random ass times during the day. And sometimes if you leave them a note and the package is small enough, they'll just fit it in your mailbox rather than leave that little note on your door saying that they was here and what time they arrived and all that shit. Alright, I'm at 10 minutes. So the different little preps that I need, I'm going to go pull out and show you guys to give you an idea of some of the prepping items and emergency disaster items that I've gotten that might be able to help you guys out. So stay tuned for that video. I'll be right back, and y'all be easy. Peace.